We have Charlene Patton from the Kansas Soybean Commission with us this morning, and she'll be showing us how to make soybean sweetbread. Good morning, Charlene.
Good morning. How are you?
Fantastic. How are you doing?
I am great.
Great.
We are making a prize-winning recipe
Yes.
from the State Fair. It's the first place winner. Do you want to tell us who won this?
So this was the first place in the dessert category, and it was from Burdett, Kansas. Margaret Miller made this delicious bread.
She
so
did.
Congratulations, Margaret.
She has such an interesting recipe. It uses 4 different soy ingredients.
Okay.
So I'm going to get started here. I'll put the eggs in and start mixing them. And actually, we could call the eggs another soy ingredient because most of the soybeans in Kansas go to feed livestock.
Yes,
so
they do.
chickens eat a lot of those. But the next ingredient is our vegetable oil.
Okay.
And we know, you can just pour that in. The only ingredient in vegetable oil is soybeans.
Yes.
So that's our second one there. And then, yes, that's soy milk, and that's a third of a cup. We'll mix that in. And then kind of an interesting new ingredient probably for a lot of people.
Right.
I put the can there, and that is green pigeon peas.
Yes,
how about that? That is a canned edamame, and I'll let you add that.
And you put it entirely, the whole can in here.
That's right.
As is. Okay.
And she says to leave the liquid in there. That's going to use that for our liquid for our bread. Then what you have here is our flour and soy flour.
Yes.
And then we have baking soda, baking powder, cinnamon, and salt. Just kind of stir that a little bit, and then I'll let you add that to our mixture here. And all we're going to do is just mix this together. This actually makes 2 loaves of bread.
2 loaves.
Yes.
That's fantastic.
And you know, this, I thought, well, we'll show this now because if you're giving baking gifts for the holidays.
Perfect. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah, this might be great to bake one and then give one to the neighbor. So we'll stir that. But one thing, we're going to now add the other 2 ingredients here, and that's the pecans.
Yes.
And we'll go ahead and add it while we see the dry ingredients. I like to do that because it kind of helps separate everything.
Yes.
And then you have raisins.
Yes.
So this recipe is jam-packed with ingredients. And we're just going to stir that till it's mixed. Divide that between 2 loaf pans, and I used a 9-inch greased loaf pan. You're going to put that in the oven, and it's going to bake for about an hour.
Wow,
so you need to use a wooden pick and make sure that it's done. Take it out and let it cool it, and then next week, we're going to show a sweet spread that she put on top of this bread.
Ooh, sounds absolutely delicious. Well, Charlene, if people want to find this recipe, next week's recipe, or any other, where can they do so?
They should go to kansassoybeans.org. They can call our 800 number, 877-KS Soybean, and we'll send them all the recipes for November.
Fantastic. Thanks so much for being with us this morning, Charlene. Stick around. We'll be right back.